How's it going, everybody? This is Beat the Bush. Today I'm going to compare how long these soft coolers will keep 12 cans of soda cool. On one side you have a lesser known brand, the SPARTER. On the other side is a very recognizable YETI. Sometimes you just want a name brand one. YETI is very recognizable. It's almost like a luxury cooler because it's very expensive. This is about 25% less and it includes the ice pack. But for the YETI, you have to buy this thing separately. Both of them have some kind of lubricant for you to put around the zipper. Both of them has a shoulder strap. But you'll notice the color scheme is actually a lot better on the SPARTER. Many of the YETI hopper flips has black zippers. They don't usually sell them in multi-tones like this one. There is one exception though. There's a limited edition Tahoe edition with a bright blue zipper, but in the used market they go for around 50% more. So the fact that you can get a special color scheme that you like could very well make it so that you would get a SPARTER instead. The front has 3 hooks on each side, so does the YETI. And if you look at the back, the YETI also has 3 hooks on each side. The YETI has this multi-function felt pad so you can put accessories on here. The SPARTER has handles that attaches on each side, whereas on the YETI the handle is just attached to the lid and there's no corresponding handle on the front. They do have handles on the left and right side, so the design is not a one-for-one copy. The top has a lip all the way around so you can put stuff on here, but the YETI has a handle which makes it so that you can't use the entire surface. In terms of footprint, it's almost identical because both of them can fit 12 cans of soda or beer. The inside dimensions are identical, except the SPARTER is a little bit smaller because it cuts out the corners right here. You'll also notice the lid is extremely thick on the SPARTER. It's like 3 times thicker. And I'm gonna guess this might retain cool a bit better than the YETI even, and the YETI is supposed to be really good. And it has this very hefty pull zipper here. These tend to require quite a bit of strength in order to close it. You gotta keep on pulling it all the way across and it closes there. The YETI has the same style of pull close zipper. And we can pull it closed just like the other one. I've only had this once or twice, but it's an herbal beverage. People usually like to drink this during hot pot. I'm gonna put all these cans are chilled in the fridge, pre-chilled already. So I'm gonna put that in there. Same with the YETI cooler. All of these are at the same temperature. 12 cans of soda, 100 ice cubes in each. Temperature probe right in the center. And we'll close this right up. Same with the YETI, we'll put this right in the center. It is summertime right now. If we read the desk, it's about 71 degrees ambient. What you want to see is the cooler is not that cold on the outside. It means the cold from the inside is not leaking out. The zipper of the YETI is at 65 degrees Fahrenheit, top 71, the front 70, whereas on the SPARTER is 70. And then the lid is very different than the other one, which is at 75, meaning that the cold is not leaking out as easily. Looking at the bottom, we got 70 degrees on one, 68 on another. So even on the bottom, it seems like it's doing a slightly better job. It's been about 20 hours. Most of the ice cubes have been melted. However, the drink is very cold still. For the YETI, actually no ice cubes left. The drink feels slightly less cold, but it's still cold. For the SPARTER, the drink is about 58 at the bottom, the 9 at the top. For the YETI, the bottom is about 65, top is about 60. So only a few degrees difference. Top of the drinks at the SPARTER is 51. On the YETI is 58. When I began the test, I did not pre-chill these coolers. If you want it to last longer, that's what you can do. I stopped the test around 20.5 hours. The yellow line is the SPARTER, the dark blue line is the YETI. They initially started slightly different, and this is likely due to the calibration differences between the 2 temperature probes. It differs by about half a degree only, so we can just kind of ignore that. They start to differ significantly at the 16-hour mark. Otherwise, the content is staying roughly the same temperature. After that, the ice inside does not have any more chilling power, and so the internal temperature starts to rise from there, from 1 degree all the way up to 6.5 degrees when I ended. Whereas in the SPARTER, it ended up around 2.25 degrees. I did not open any of these during the entire time. If you open them, to grab a drink or something, it's not gonna last as long. Now we take a look at the lid temperature. The SPARTER lid starts off warmer than the YETI lid. The YETI is cooler on the outside by about 1.5 degrees, and this adds up over a long period of time. That's why towards the 16-hour mark, the internal temperature starts to differ. I actually didn't really know which one's gonna perform better. Maybe the insulation material is better in the YETI or whatnot. They are a very, very famous brand. The SPARTER, in my opinion, has better colors because there's this triple tone color with a yellow zipper, but YETI has better brand recognition. If you want to buy it for the performance, SPARTER is the way to go. Thanks for watching this video. Until next time.